Transition is lock, rotate the device back. All right, bet. There. Let me set y'all up. What up, YouTube? Yeah, we here pre-foreclosure. Calling some pre-foreclosure. Today's Sunday, so there's a couple of things that I'll probably be working on. One, obviously, is I have my baby boy is up, and I just started. Hopefully, you don't start crying while we get this thing started. But there's a couple of things we got up. So I'll bring up batch, because that's my dollar. That's what we're gonna be working off of. But we're doing this twofold. One, it's gonna be a short week for me, so I'm jumping in on the Sunday and I'm putting some work in. So essentially, my goal is still have kind of 4 days of work this week. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. And then two is Tuesday is the Texas auction. So if you want to get paid, obviously call in some stragglers from last or they're supposed to go up to auction this Tuesday. I think it's gonna be a perfect opportunity to be able to jump in there and see what we can come up with. And then another thing that we'll do is we'll get it ready. My computer's like lagging right now, but we'll get it ready to go for the week. So what I mean by that is pre-foreclosure, especially right now, like the data is fresh. So Propelio, if you haven't already got an account, 50% off down your first month. But Propelio gives out pre-foreclosures every single week, especially in the state of Texas. And it's going to be every major market. So Dallas, Houston, Austin, Corpus Cove, Waco, it's going to have pre-foreclosures. So what we're going to do is we want to go ahead and get that information and go ahead and push it to where we need to push it to so we can get some results for it. And that's really the biggest thing. We want to be the first ones on those leads. We don't want to wait until those leads are 24 hours old, because in 24 hours, 48 hours, 50 hours, or a week, right? Most likely they've already been touched by somebody, like you're the 100th person that's actually called or the 10th person that's actually called. So on our side, what we want to do is we want to come out and we want to jump ahead of the game and get out there a little bit earlier. So I'm gonna be going live here. And then what I'm doing is I'm gonna try a different script. I recently bought the NEPQ. I say recently, years ago I bought the NEPQ training. So I'm gonna try a little something this way. And I forgot the guy's name that actually does it. It's something named Jeremy Miner, something like that. But anyways, I'm gonna try a little bit of his script here. So I downloaded one of his wholesaling scripts that we'll probably be using. And while I'm doing it, I'll probably be reading over it, just working on it, role play. But his approach is a little bit different when it comes down to wholesaling real estate and even cold calling in general. And the reason why is because he takes more of a sales approach where he's not looking for anybody. He actually asks that person, "Hey, could you help me for a second?" And it goes against opposite our conventional wisdom, where people are trying to where in the world where you're used to people asking you, "Hey, can I help you?" Right? Now somebody's calling you and asking you, "Hey, could you help me for a second? I got a second. Hey, this is Jordan. Yeah, I was wondering about this particular property XYZ." Right? And I'm gonna go into it as we get the script. And I'm gonna pull the script up and we're gonna have it here. We're gonna roll through it. And I'm gonna be reading and preparing for it. Obviously, if somebody picks up, we're gonna rock and roll. If nobody picks up, it is what it is. We're gonna keep going. But that's kind of a part of what we're trying to accomplish today. And again, it's a short week for me, so I know I'm not gonna be working that hard. I'm gonna stay here probably another hour. But at the same time, what I'm trying to do is just get in here and get the rocking and rolling. Essentially put some momentum on the week, man. If you want momentum, like momentum is earned, it's not given. So if you got a business and you don't have momentum, it's probably because you haven't earned it. So when you see entrepreneurs on a Sunday putting work in, you're probably trying to gain some momentum. You're probably trying to do that. And as a new entrepreneur, you have to do that. Most people want to work 9 to 5 and say, "Hey, I'm done. It's Monday through Friday, I'm done. I'm shutting down shop and I keep going home and wonder why paychecks isn't coming consistently, or the product isn't working as well as you want it to work." Man, you gotta earn momentum. And putting time like this on a Sunday, even if you're just listening, even if you're just reading a book, or even if you're just learning how to perfect your craft, or even if you just like do your marketing ads, or even if you're just preparing for the next day, stuff like this is actually gonna put you ahead, because this is what it looks like when creating momentum for your company. Most people think the success just happened. Nah, it never just happens. It happens for people that's been putting in the work. And I want you to make sure you're one of the people that's actually putting in the work so you can get the result that you're looking for. So I'm gonna jump in this batch leads again. Sorry about my rant. I like to go on these little rants, but you can tell or maybe can't, but I've done a lot of work on myself. Right? I went and got a lot of information. I went and listened to a lot of people. I went and paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for my education. Right? And you might think that I'm BSing, but I literally paid $20,000 for my first mastermind. I literally paid $35,000 for the next one, and I paid $40,000 for the one after that. So I don't know how much that is. 35 plus 20 is 55 plus 40. We're at 95. Paid 10 grand for another NEPQ training. I paid $3 grand for that. My other sales training, I paid another $3 grand for that. So like I literally spent a ton of money. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I took a break on YouTube, is because I felt like YouTube was slowing down. I wasn't making any money. I was like, what are we doing here? I'm not getting an ROI. I'm giving out free information. But right now, I'm not really worried about it. I'm just going to stay consistent with it and figure out where it's going to go from there. But I almost got it on my side. I'm going to log in the batch, and we're going to get the rocking and rolling. And while I do that, what I'm going to do is pull up the script as well, like I said earlier. Where's batch leads? Batch dollar. Okay, my bad. I was typing in the wrong thing. Wondering why it's not working. Like with my son, I might be in trouble. We might not be able to do that. Y'all hear him? Drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear him. Drop a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear him. Hopefully we got noise cancellation. He going hard on it. I might have to pause this. Let me see. Can y'all hear him? Let me know if you can hear him. I'm gonna see what I can do. Drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear that baby screaming in the background. I'm about to go find my wife. Do it later. Alright, so we actually in on batch dollar. I would show y'all last time I showed y'all they had a problem. Oh, so y'all can hear me. Alright, Tabitha. Appreciate it. I think that's how you say it. I probably messed that all up. My bad. Let me go check on my boy, and I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. He said he want that. Y'all know. Give me 1 second. We're gonna get this squared away. You all right, good boy? You okay? Daddy on live. You wanna go live with that? You wanna go live with that? They can see you. They can see you, big boy. You see him? You gonna wave? You wanna say hey? Oh man, you can break down, big boy. That's okay, man. That's okay. That's okay. Daddy finna work, okay? You want some bubble tea? No. You don't want no bubble tea? You wanna play game? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna figure it out, okay? Daddy over here on live. I gotta go to work, okay? Say hey. You wanna say hey? You wanna say hey? Alright. Give me 1 second. You wanna play game? Yeah. You wanna play game with that one day? All right, we back. We back. Appreciate y'all for sticking with me. Again, we're gonna come out. We're gonna hit it with this Jeremy Minor approach. Let me see. Just get an update on that one. NEPQ. Let me see. I'm just pulling up that script that they had. They said they was gonna send it to me. I don't know. Maybe I didn't get it. All right, I don't see it. I'm gonna keep rocking. We're gonna rock. We're gonna call though. Let's see. And this is one thing I would tell everybody on here. Even if you're calling, hey, looking to lose weight and build a muscle as a 13, 14-year-old. Or you a coach? Yeah. I done coached before. I coach real estate now. But I done been a football coach and basketball coach at the high school level. Hey, you need to lose weight, build a muscle. Truthfully, just come down and hit the weights. Like if you just go lift, you just do push-ups and sit-ups, you're gonna be all right. Workout journey, I wanna look good without a shirt. Man, you 13 or 14. Like, you probably look better than 90% of the world right now without a shirt. Just because of your age. But with that being said, yeah, if you wanna look better, it just comes down to eating and working out. That's really what it comes down to. And then obviously getting your haircut, that helps me. When I don't have a haircut, I look pretty bad. Yeah, I lift weights. I lost 40 pounds. You on the way, boss? You on your way? I lift 15-pound weights. Pick it up. Go to 20. Go to 150. Go to 200, 300. It's very hard to build muscle mass lifting a little bit of weight. You gotta go heavy. It may not be as cut up as you want, but I mean, if you go heavy and then switch up your diet, you're gonna be able to do exactly what you want to do. All right, bet. We dialing now. We got the dialer on, so obviously as people come in, y'all should be able to hear the call. Then obviously I'll be talking over to them as well. This is the mic for the dialer. So y'all just hear me from the other mic, but we're gonna keep rocking and rolling. See how it goes. You playing any sports? Or you just solely wanna get jacked just to get jacked? Have you shut up? Hello? All right. So I hit him with a hello. Obviously, that's not the best opening. Oh, now am I offering to stop the foreclosure? A little bit of both. So if I can help them stop it, we're gonna stop it. If I can't help them stop it, I'm gonna see if I can buy it. Typically, what we do is we always lead with offerings, help them out. Have they heard all their options? But on a cold call, it's typically different. So on a cold call, like if I was door knocking and I'm door knocking the pre-foreclosure list, I start with have you heard all your options? On a cold call, honestly, even though I'm calling pre-foreclosures, I do not mention the pre-foreclosure unless that's what they want me to mention. So if they already know I know, they'll let me know. Or if they just want to tell me, or if I bring up a question, it might say, hey, so how soon are you looking to close? Oh, well, it's supposed to sell on Tuesday. Right? If they want to disclose that information to me, I'll talk about that information. If they don't want to disclose it, I'm not even worried about it. I'm just gonna push over and try to sell it or buy a house. So that's literally my whole opinion. And some of these pre-foreclosures that we be calling on Propelio, like it'll have it broken down in the date. Typically for us, we just grab the data and call it. So some people, they might have 30 days because their closing date or their sale date is next month. All right, so waiting on the next person to pick up. Obviously, it's Sunday. At some point, the Cowboys will come on, and we won't be able to. At some point, the Cowboys will come on, and we won't be able to do anything. How do you stop it? Do you call the lender? Yes and no. I don't call the lender to stop it. You can stop it that way, but you got to have time. So since the auction is on Tuesday, we're probably gonna do a bankruptcy. We probably have them file bankruptcy. We won't have them go into bankruptcy. It's totally different than just filing. We'll probably have them go downtown, file bankruptcy, and that'll give us a number. We'll get that over to the lawyer, and we'll get the auction pulled from the county clerk office. As long as they do it like in the morning or something, they should get a number, and then Tuesday or Monday evening they should be able to pull it, so it never even get auctioned off. So that's typically how it go. How you doing? Who's it? Alex? Oh, it's Alex. I think that's how you say it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hold on. This chat starting to pick up. Let me see what we got here. I'm in the soccer. That's awesome. So yeah, since you running. If you put some weights in there, I think you're gonna be solid. That's how we did as football players, man. All I was doing was running track, lifting weights. Like I was eating weights like candy. Like what you see today is literally just 10 years of football. Like I do not lift weights today. I do not lift weights. My chest don't look that bad to everybody else compared to where I used to be. I'm totally different, but like my neck is skinny. My neck used to be outside of my jawline, so it used to be a lot bigger. But literally, what you see is just a shell of what I was. Still weigh the same somehow. But if you're running, I hate sweating. Truthfully, bro. So I don't even run. It's Texas heat. I try not to sweat. The only time I sweat is when I'm working the kids out. So I watch them run, but I'm not really running. I'll probably start working out because they work out in the weight room too. They're third grade, first grade. So I have them doing a little lightweight stuff, but for the most part, I don't do any working out. Appreciate for the sub. Appreciate for the sub. If you want this content, typically what I'm going to start doing is just going live every day um, and making good content for y'all. Again, we call it a pre-foreclosure list. If you look at wholesale real estate, you're in the right place. We call it a pre-foreclosure list. It looks like I'm not getting any traction. Nobody's picking up the phone right now for me. So I had one pickup that went to voicemail. Outside of that, I haven't had anything. So if it continue on this rate, what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna end up switching lists. Right now, I'm calling Central Texas. So for me, we put in Corpus Christi, we put in Austin. I don't think we put in San Antonio in this particular area. I could be wrong, but I don't think we put San Antonio in Central Texas. I take that back. I know we did because I don't see it. So I only got Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, Austin. And we combine those because there's not a lot of data in those particular markets. So instead of you got to pay $20 for that number. So we'll just keep an Austin number and we'll call Austin everything surrounding the Austin area, even San Antonio. But there's not as many people, meaning there's not going to be as many foreclosures. You gotta have people to foreclose. Like it is what it is. You gotta have people to foreclose. In any market, there's foreclosures. Good, bad, sideways markets, there's foreclosures. Right now, I think we're in a sideways market. Because they've been talking about rate cuts. Hopefully that picks up for us. Anybody ready for some rate cuts? I know I am. I'm in position to win if we get some rate cuts. I am in position to win if we get some rate cuts. Let's work through this opening real quick. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I was calling to see if you could help me out for a second. I got this property on West Main Street. I want to see if you might be interested in selling that. All right, get your mental reps before you get in the game. Get your mental reps. That's what I'm doing right now. We just live. I'm just getting my mental reps. All right. Anything I've ever done well, I've practiced. Anything I've ever done well, I've practiced. I didn't do it well on my first try. I did it well after I've practiced and rehearsed and worked on it. So if this is your first time calling, or if you're trying to call, if you want to call, practice. But don't let practice be a deterrent to saying, hey, I'm not ready yet. No. Practice and be unprepared and keep showing up. Right? And eventually you'll get better. because you get more reps at it. So let's go through this again. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, this is Jordan. I was hoping you could help me out. I got this property on the Rail Bell Lane down in Austin. I want to see if I know it's not the blue. I want to see if you might be interested in selling this particular property. All right, and we just kind of got confused, but we're asking for help as well. Most people are in their heart they're willing to help. Some people might just say, "Nah, I don't know who this is. You messing around." Right? But for me, I want to call it and sound a little bit different. If I can sound different on the phone, I can probably get a different result if I'm showing up, of course. If you can show up and you can sound different, you probably won't get the mundane. You probably won't get the mundane. No, I don't need your help. Oh no, I'm not interested. Right? You'll probably get some. Now that's going to come with it, but you're probably going to hold the customers. You're a little bit longer. Too close to my script. Voicemail. Too close to your script. What's your script? How's the opening on your script? I would love to hear it. What is the opening on your script? At the BD, I think I'm saying at the BD. I could be butchering it. Can you help me out? I'm looking for the owner of. Boom. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if that's NEPQ. Like if that script came from NEPQ. Did you get that from Germany or no? Where did you get that script from? Sandler Sales. I've never heard of that. Let me see. Sandler Sales Trainer. How much did you pay for it? Seems like everybody kind of used their own version of the same thing. I've been in a lot of sales training. John Martinez was the first sales trainer I ever paid for, and that was real estate specific. I like that. We're gonna try that. Can you help me out? I'm looking for the owner of 123 Main Street. Yes, this is he. How can I help you? Yes, this is she. How can I help you? I can hear that already. I can see. I can kind of play that in my mind. I didn't read the book. You can't teach a kid to ride a bike. Hey, how you doing?
Good.
That's good. Yes, that's exactly what I was going to ask you to do. I was calling to see if I can find the owner of this Greenlee Drive in Austin, Texas.
I'm sorry, what street?
Greenlee Drive.
No information here. No idea what you're talking about.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm sorry about that. You have a good one.
Bye.
All right. So I'm just going to tap that as a wrong number. Keep on rocking. Can you help me out? I'm looking for the owner. We're going to rock with that. I didn't read the book. You can't teach a kid. You can't teach a kid to ride a bike. Read what book? What book you got? So that's a book. You can't teach the kid how to read the bike at a seminar. Gotcha. 7 Systems for Successful Selling. That's awesome. I would pick that up, but I think my next read, I'm reading Mental Dynamite right now. But my next read, I'm gonna get into that Alex Ramonzi. I might have to go buy that on Audible and see what I can do. See if I can just listen to that. That leads me to, I think I might need to go check on Alex Ramonzi. I think that book's supposed to be in the mail. I ordered it last week. You can't teach a kid how to ride a bike at a seminar. That's crazy. When he put this out, I wonder when he put this out. David Sandler. Bonding, report, upfront contract, pain, identifying problems, budget, determining affordability, decision, clarifying the buying process, fulfillment, presenting a tailored solution, 7, post-selling, confirming satisfaction, and next steps. That's Sandler stuff. That's his sales process. That's his sales process. All right, so I'm not getting anybody to pick up. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to another, which is kind of, if I'm being honest with you, that's kind of been my life with Central Texas right now. Houston showed me the most love. I'm gonna go to Dallas and just see if I can get something there. I know exactly where the bankruptcy office is in Dallas, so this should help me out because I know that's the only way we're gonna file it. And it sound like crazy, but truthfully, a lot of people, after they exhausted every option, like some people went into this weekend and had contracts canceled on them, had people that just get kicked out or not want to close on a deal. So this weekend, there should be some great deals. I always see plenty of people such as myself get a deal the weekend before the auction. And if you know how to handle it, you should be good, especially if you're in a certain area. If you got attorneys, you can file a TRO as well. A TRO is a temporary restraining order. That should buy you some time to be able to do whatever you need to do. But in this situation, this is what we got. We calling them, hoping we can find some stragglers, which that's typical in every market. We can find some stragglers. If we can postpone it, boom, it's gonna buy us a whole another 30 days because in Texas they only auction off once every month. So we should be good with that. That should put us in good company. If it buys 30 days, if we can get the bankruptcies taken care of, we can take care of the foreclosure with the bankruptcy, most likely they will finish the deal with us because we showed up and helped them and saved them from that situation. We've done this time and time again before, over and over and over and over. We've done it over and over and over. Especially with older people, we like to help those elderly people that wait till the last minute. I hate when there's like a language barrier. We have had some Hispanic people had a mortgage, couldn't read a statement to save their life. They couldn't read the statement. They thought they had 30 more days and the house was already auctioned off. So by the time they started working on it, they had already lost it. So it's the system is kind of cruel to some people. It's not cruel to everybody. Because obviously you still got to pay your mortgage. That's an obligation and a duty for everybody. So some things is what it is, but that's what I'm talking about. What I'm gonna do here is while I'm waiting on the call to pop up, I'm gonna go to ChatGPT and see if they can go with and create me a cold call script from ChatGPT and see if this works. After they do, I'm gonna have to give y'all the link. If you studied, what's the guy's name? Sandler something. Let me go look at the name. Can't teach read the book. You can't teach a kid to ride. Can't teach a kid to ride a bike similar. Founder David Sandler. David Sandler sales and hello. What's up? How you doing? Unknown 678. How you doing? What are you doing? I'm cold calling. There's like 20 different Sandler sales books on Audible. So he's the GOAT. Are you telling me Sandler's the GOAT? I still haven't got anybody to pick up. That's 6 minutes so far. I think we've been on the Dallas list. I haven't got anybody to pick up. So this might not be the best one. We're gonna prepare for the week regardless. So create a cold calling script for anyone to follow who's trying to wholesale real estate. Maybe I can get better at asking questions, but we're gonna rock with what I got right here. So I'm gonna see what ChatGPT do for us right here. All right. So they came over with one, but it certainly here's a cold call script based on the principles of David Sandler and Jeremy Miner's sales training, tailored for someone who's wholesaling real estate. It emphasizes building rapport, uncovering needs, and qualify the prospect effectively. The opening sucks, so it says right here, hey, this is such and such. I'm reaching out because I specialize in helping property owners sell quickly and smoothly. Do you have a moment to chat? I don't like that at all. What you think? I don't like that at all. That's a mission. Build rapport. I'm saying selling a property is a big decision. I'm not to waste of time. I just want to understand your situation and see if we can help. It'd be okay if I ask you a few questions. Quality questions, uncover motivation. Can you tell me a little bit about the current situation of the property? Selling urgency condition. Have you tried to sell it before? What are your plans after selling it? Any particular concerns? Listen carefully. Use reflective statements. It sounds like you're looking for a quick and hassle-free sale. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing, but I definitely wanted to see what it could give us. I honestly believe that that's terrible as well. Let me go back. Keep the tone friendly and conversational. Focus on listening and qualifying. Use the Sandler reminders method of not pushing, but qualifying the prospect pain points and motivation. Would you like me to customize further or provide a one-page printable version? Nah, I don't need a version of that. That ain't no good. Hey, can't teach ChatGPT how to ride a bike at a seminar. All right? Can't teach them how to ride a bike. Let me see if ChatGPT even understands the opening and how they do their lingo for the opening. Nah, this is terrible. Confident, clear, empathetic, respectful language and social. This is Jeremy Miner's approach. I don't think so. Hi, this is your name. I know your time is valuable, so I keep this brief. I work with property owners in the area. All right, I heard some last time. I'm not getting much here on this. I'm gonna change the list again. Looks like it's been about 10 minutes since we called. So I'm gonna go here and switch it up, see if I can get somebody to pick up the phone. I don't wanna feel like I'm wasting time. I almost feel like if I ain't gonna get nobody, we might as well go over. Hello? Hey, could you help me? Hey, could you help me? I watch a lot of guys that get paid for selling course like Pace Morgan. That's not guys that paid for selling course like Pace Morgan. Nice. Hey.
Nothing has been recorded. Record your message after the tone.
All right, so just like clockwork, man, we changed it over to Houston, and all of a sudden we got action. I don't know why that's the case. Can you help me out? I'm looking for the owner of. I watch a lot of guys that pay for Sandler's course, like Pace Morgan and Max. I've never heard of Sandler a day in my life. I've been in real estate for so long.
Forwarded to voicemail.
I don't know who Max
is
Jimenez
not
is.
available. At the tone.
Maybe I've been out of the game for a while. I'm gonna look these people up. I know Kent Clothier. If I'm being honest with you, so many gurus out, I stopped listening to anybody. I realized that what I did was the most important thing to my success. You can see sales team skill to 1 or 2 people. Performance excellence and growth. Real estate deal, 700 closed. Awesome. Real Max Jimenez. Close 50K wholesale deal. 85 views, 2,000. Let's see what we got. One thing I realized too is a lot of these people that do real estate, just like myself, like we put out a lot of videos, but boy, we don't get anybody looking at I hate gurus, but I study other people, Coldcalling. That's why I'm watching you. Appreciate it. One thing I realized, people that like Max Jimenez, I don't know him from a can of paint, but they said he got 700 deals closed. Now I'm gonna say that's true. One thing I realized, the people that do the deals in real estate, especially on YouTube, they have like the smallest followings. Like, don't get me wrong, maybe it's some people that's like massive that really do it, but when you look at like small creators, people that's actually winning, like most of those guys are doing real estate, not creating these videos. So it's like a different, I don't know. It's like who can you trust? The person that blows up on YouTube, puts the course out, sells it, makes all the money on the courses and all that stuff. But it's like they rarely did any deals. They did enough to teach though. That's awesome. High level conversation. Let's keep rocking.
To an automated voice messaging system.
Pete, come on, baby. Let's see if we can get somebody else. Even if it's voicemails, I'm cool with voicemails because voicemails tell me it's working. Like the phone is ringing, the dialer's on, so I'm cool with that. Hey, could you help me out for a second? Voicemail. We gonna get it. One thing I would say too is, if I haven't mentioned it before, whatever you hear, whatever you're getting from somebody on the other side of that phone, you want to make sure you match and mirror their pace, their tonality. That stuff is how you build rapport inside a relationship or a conversation, especially on the phone. You're not going to be able to build that rapport without listening. You got to listen. So make sure you're doing that for sure. Make sure you're doing that. Make sure you are doing that. I'm going to subscribe to my boy Max though. You're losing deals because of this. Manage your sales pipeline. Absolutely. You got to manage your sales pipeline. If you don't, you will lose. You will waste a lot of money. It's crazy because you talk about real stuff in here. Intro and pitch. Master sales, intro and pitch. Live training. Talk about real stuff and get 300 views. Obviously, everybody don't need it, but.
Forwarded to voicemail. The person.
All right. Again, I'm liking this. I haven't talked to somebody, but I know if we keep going, somebody will pick up. Hey, could you help me out for a second, Reggie? Hello? Hey, I was calling about the property this Wickersham Lane in Houston. All right, I guess there's a voicemail. I didn't get anybody to say anything, so I just went ahead and assumed and went into it, but I still don't have anybody there. Let's see what we got.
Please hang up and try your call again later. Thank you.
Murder says she ain't there. Let's keep rocking. I wonder why we flag spam. Cause we ain't getting nothing. The beat, how many what dial are you using? I haven't cold called in forever. I hate gurus, but I study other people. Why do you hate gurus? True question. True question.
Into an automated voice messaging system.
The only reason why I asked that is because there's literally a decision that has to be made for most people. Some can do it, but there's literally a decision that has to be made for most people. So when you go selling information online, or when you go into the guru space, like I've tried that. It's like literally a business. It's a sales and marketing business, just like wholesale, real estate. But when you're in real estate, such as myself, wholesale, fix and flip, new construction, you got projects. Unless you just partner on everything, and we partner on a lot, there's still things that fall on your plate that you got to do. So I say, why do you hate it? And the reason why I say that is because in order to make a massive impact, like, you have to turn into a guru. Like, you can't do all the real estate deals. Hey, Jaleel, hey, I was calling to see if you could help me out for a second. I was looking for the owner of Rich Birch Lane. All right, no pickup. I guess I was on voicemail. Let's keep rocking. Yeah, but that's what I realized. Hey, Sergio, could you help me for a second? Hello? Must be another voicemail. Trying to keep going. But yeah, it's a true business. In order to have the reach that you want to have, that anybody want to have, it like takes all your focus. And then to be able to create the resource that's needed to be able to take the next step. So that's what I realized. And the people that's like actual doers, they really don't have the capacity to help in the level that most people want them to help. That's how it is for 90% of people that I watch, that I see that have successful companies, at least the ones that scale up to a very, very high level. Like I've seen people do $1 million in both wholesale or real estate and coaching. I've never seen anybody do 10 million in both. I've never seen that. All right. Now, I'm pretty sure there's probably somebody that's doing 10 million in wholesale real estate a year. I'm sure there's probably somebody doing 10 million in real estate coaching a year. Hey, Hattie.
Nothing has been recorded. Record your message after the...
Nothing been recorded. Voicemail. Keep rocking. Hattie, I'm going. Milton. All right. Voicemail. And again, these are calling pre-foreclosures. It's a little bit late. So some of these people probably tired of picking up the phone and like, man, look, I got another day of this. And then I'm obsolete. Hey, Jamie, how you doing? All right, I messed up that opening. Still sound like I got a voicemail though. Oh, it's rock. Peace, bro. Wishing you well. Appreciate it. Hey, Henry.
Please leave your message for 7.
Voicemail. Who else is on? I see I got one viewer. Who else checking us out tonight? I'm checking me out tonight.
4.
Mike Ryan.
Appreciate it, big dog.
7135. No hay buzón de voz. La persona con la que intentas comunicarte.
Voicemail again. Yeah, it's gonna be important to jump on them
I'm
pre-foreclosures
08.
tomorrow. We doing today, but what I'm saying is jumping on the pre-foreclosures that just got uploaded by Propelio yesterday. Gonna be very important for us to get up on that thing. Hey,
Please leave your message for 8.
Hey, Alberto, how you doing? That's crazy. We still working on some pre-foreclosure leads and see how we doing. Probably be here another 15 minutes. Then I'll probably take the kids to the gym, go get a workout in. What y'all got planned for tonight? Them kids, man, they're not going hard, man. What y'all got planned for today? Rest of this evening. Be another 15 minutes. Well, essentially when I hit that hour mark on this live, I'm gonna probably jump off, do something else. Go to the gym. Get us a quick little lift in tonight.
It's a voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Voicemail. Say dialer's working.
Please leave your name and phone.
All right, we switched up the list. We got off of pre-foreclosures. We just hit tax delinquents, really anything vacant tax delinquents. We just got a big list over here. Hey, John, how you doing? You gotta prepare for your moment. You gotta practice. Hey, John, I was seeing if you could help me out with this. This is Jordan. I was reaching out to you about this property over here on 123 Main Street. That's John. I was reaching out to you about this property on 123 Main Street. Ooh, we got some pre-foreclosures in Dallas. In the last 2 days, we got 39 pre-foreclosures that's been uploaded to the system. Or 39 total leads, not pre-foreclosure. 4 being pre-foreclosures. And all those in areas that, honestly, I kind of like. Those are like hot areas. Plano. They just bought it a year ago. McKinney, Mesa, And one thing that Propelio does, it labels the pre-foreclosures as well. So it tells you when they bought it, if they have the data. So there's two properties, Princeton and Plano, where somebody just bought like 1 year ago. The best part about that is when I'm thinking about it is, what kind of strategies can I use for these people? It's probably gonna be a sub two 9 times out of 10 because that's the only strategy I got. Now, most people, with it being a year old, most people won't even buy it, but who knows, man? If I'm being honest with you, I'm looking to move to the Dallas area, and these are like good areas to be in. Why wouldn't I move and take a house subject to there? Why wouldn't I buy my primary home there? Like, just being honest. Why wouldn't I go ahead and move forward and buy my house there? These people bought their house in 2022, 12 of 2022. Ooh, interest rates have just got sky high at that point. At the wrong time. Prices didn't fall yet, but interest rates that went through the roof. I wonder did they buy it with some contingency from the builder. But Princeton is right outside of McKinney. To me, that's out of town, but at the same time, I mean, it's opportunity. Same thing about the other one in Plano. That pre-foreclosure, they bought it. According to Propelio, it last sold less than a year ago. So they haven't been in the house a year. Maybe somebody lost a job. Maybe somebody tried to flip it. Maybe it's an investor going south on it. But it is listed off market. And it is in a hot area. Why wouldn't you call that lead ASAP? That lead should be called 8 o'clock in the morning. They said their property last sold for $245,000 January of 2015. So a property that's now worth $500,000 was last sold in January of 2015, right? And it sold for $245,000. You call that lead because you got equity on that lead. You want to make sure, like, when you show up, there's an opportunity to make millions of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars, not millions. I'm sorry. There's an opportunity to make tens of thousands of dollars, and why wouldn't you take advantage of that opportunity? Yeah, we're still cold calling here, but I'm just being honest. Why wouldn't you want to take advantage of that opportunity? We need to call these people ASAP. Any updated leads, like, you got to jump on these leads ASAP. These leads was updated on the 29th. That's Friday. All right, these leads were updated on Friday. And then there's some appointment/removal of trustee. Those leads for Propelio, what that means is that either they was notified that the house is finna go up for auction, or they was taken off the auction list, which still means that they might be interested in selling. Hey, Arturo, how you doing? This is Jordan. I was seeing if you could help me. I was looking for the owner of this property on County Road 333 in Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to see, would you guys be interested in getting would you be opposed to getting a cash offer for that property?
No, we're not interested.
Y'all not interested in selling it? Hello? Alright, she just hung up. So she said she's not interested. It's coming back to me now. I talked about Jeremy Minor sales training. That's how he does it. He does it, he that's kind of how he does it. Ask a question, and then you wouldn't happen to be opposed to selling that particular property. Boy, it's coming back to me. It's been a while since I used that. Yeah, so appointment notice to trustee sale from Propelio. And again, you can get that if you're in wholesale. If you're wholesaling in Texas, you can get that from Propelio. Probate, you can get from Propelio. Affidavit of heirship, you can get that from Propelio. And they got it all in DFW, Arizona, Miami. They got it literally everywhere. Not gonna say everywhere, but they do Phoenix market, and they do Miami market, and basically everywhere else in Texas. Hey, Teresa, this is Jordan. I was calling to see if you could help me out with something. I was looking for the owner of this West Conley Street property. It's 1411.
Hold on. Let me turn my volume off and really.
Okay.
I'm sorry, repeat that?
Nah, I was seeing if you could help me. I was looking for the owner of this property on West Conley Street in Tyler.
Yeah, it's not for sale. I don't know why. Is it saying that it's for sale? Because it's not.
Nah, I actually grew up on that street, so I was trying to buy some houses out there in that area. So that's the
No,
reason.
it's not for sale.
It's not for sale. Okay, awesome. Do y'all have any other properties you might be interested in selling?
No.
Okay, awesome. All right, then that sounds like a plan. You have a good one.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Bye.
All right, so that was not for sale or not interested. That's what we labeled that. Not interested. Obviously, I'm not the first person to call her. She's gotten multiple calls. That's how it go. It's competition out here. If you ain't trying to make this money, I don't even know why you're on the live, truth. Like, we got to get out here and make some money. And one thing I realized since I got back into doing these lives or just jumping on her cold calling is majority of the people that have success, like just show up in spite of the suck. Like, so one thing I was telling my students on Wednesday is like, what they asked, what have I learned since I jumped back in this seat? It was like, man, I've learned that momentum is earned, is not given. So if you have momentum, it's because you earned it, right? Because you have to jump in the seat and do it regardless. You have to do it in spite of. You have to keep pushing. Most people quit or say they're not cut out for it, but I'll be honest, I was most people. You see this jersey hanging up right here. I played college football. As a youngster, when I first got started, I quit football. I did not like it. I did not like it. I did not like the physicality of it. I did not like people hitting me. Right? If you ask anybody I ever played with when I wore this jersey, what was I known for? It was the very thing I quit. It was the very thing that I wanted to quit for 10, 15 years before. Right? It's because I didn't quit. I showed up. I was known to hit. So I showed up and I had that mentality. And what I realized when it comes down to wholesaling real estate, if you want momentum, if you want 100,000, like you got to show up in spite of, you got to go through it because there's a learning curve that happens when you go through it. Lucky for me, I've been through the learning curve, so it's very easy to start from zero to go to just a decent level. And the reason why that's the case is because I've been through it all. This is not the first time. But when you're new, you're almost putting just faith up into it and trying to get that faith working. Sometimes that's what it takes. Sometimes you just got to show up in the midst of it, and even if it sucks, cool, you're deciding to move forward anyways, and that's huge. Got to be willing to go through it anyways. Homestead, pre-foreclosure, foreclosure, corporate. Crazy, this house is off the market, it's on pre-foreclosure, and it was just sold this year. They just bought this house and it's already up for auction. It's a lot of that. People buying something they can't afford. And blame it on the interest rates. But the interest rates don't make you buy a certain price point property. Taxes, same way, everything started adding up real quickly. But yeah, that property was just sold in 2025. Here we are in 2025 and they're up for auction. That's how I go, man. That's how I go. It sold for 196. It sold for 196 in March of this year. Now it's up for auction. Goodness gracious.
Hello?
Hey, Juwan, I was seeing if you could help me out. I'm looking for the owner of this property on Stonebridge Way.
Who am I speaking with?
This is Jordan.
Jordan
Aubrey. Jordan Aubrey.
Jordan who?
Jordan Aubrey. I'm a home buyer, and I was reaching out about that particular property, and I was trying to see if the owner would be opposed to maybe getting an offer for it.
On what property, sir?
The one on Stonebridge Way,
What property on Stonebridge Way?
8412.
And you got his number how?
Public records. Truthfully, we're just looking for properties out in East Texas, in Tyler to be specific. So we just,
Okay.
yeah, we just went to public
Well,
records.
it's probably some other houses that are for sale. I'm not sure about them yet.
Gotcha. So
Thank you.
are you saying you're not interested? I guess so. Cool. There we go. Just keep showing up. It took an hour to get there, but I'm on a different list too. So she's not interested. But I like that approach. I like that approach a whole heck of a lot. Tell me this, do y'all like that approach? Or was that approach could have been better? Y'all let me know. I like that approach. She wanted to know about me. She wasn't ready, she wasn't interested, not interested. She wanted to know about me. Who are you? You are such and such, such and such. What y'all think about that approach? Come on, let's get some more people in here. Let's get a little momentum here. Let's see if we can get some more stuff. I see I got 2 people on. Y'all like real estate? Y'all doing real estate? How long y'all been investors? You know what? Better yet, where y'all from? People that's looking, where y'all from? Type in the chats if you watching. Where you from? Only if you're proud of it. Don't type it if you're embarrassed of where you're from. But if you're proud of where you're from, type it in the chats. Let's see where y'all from. Hey, Rudy, I was trying to see if you could help me out here for a second. I was trying to see the owner of this property on Spencer Lane.
Who is it? Who is this?
This is Jordan Aubrey. I'm just a local home buyer out here in Tyler. So I was trying to see if the person I was trying to see if you might be interested in getting an offer or be opposed to getting an offer for that property.
No, sir. We're good.
All right, then. Appreciate it, boss.
Fine.
All right. All right, so we got another not interested. I don't know. Could y'all see my facial expressions when I was talking to the person? Like everything that you do and how you do it, like it shows up. So I was trying to be confused. I was like you see it in my face, and when you see that, it translates over the phone through the connection as well. Like it's those little bitty things a lot of people don't think is real, but it's real. Right? Even if I was just to do my hand, like trying to get an offer, like just do my hand, I'm trying to get an offer for that property. You wouldn't be opposed to, right? Just little things that you can do that you can actually see over the phone or hear over the phone. Like my man was kind of questioning, who is this? Can you help me? Who is this? All right? But they listening. They gotta listen. They listening. They gotta listen. I'm glad I jumped on here and heard that German minor stuff. It's bringing back memories, especially from the sales portion of the training I paid for. But it's making it a whole heck of a lot different than what it was before. A whole heck of a lot different than what it was before. And I'm here for it. The property in Garland was sold to an LLC and now it's up for pre-foreclosure. That's how I go, ain't it? So less than a year ago, 3,000 square foot, 5-bedroom home in Mesquite, homestead up for pre-foreclosure. 1992 bill. I'm gonna search that property. See if we can get that one. Where y'all from? Nice nice looking home, 2-story home. Carpet everywhere. Goodness gracious. I hate that. But if the comp say carpet, you put carpet in it. If the comp say carpet, you put carpet in it. All right, good. Well, it's 1:05. We've been in here for an hour and 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. Again, getting ready for this week. And we put some work in, so that's really the biggest thing. We prep work, we in prep work. So we log right out here at that batch dialer, cut that off. Appreciate y'all. If y'all got anything, I'll be here tomorrow. Hit me up if you need anything. Appreciate you. Have a good one. Let's see what we got. Exit out.